Hey there, thanks for signing up. After this video is over with, you can go ahead and scroll down and see your quiz results. But I want you to watch this video first because it contains some powerful information that I don't want you to miss, alright? Now, I do have this powerful secret I want to share with you, but before I do that, I first want to briefly tell you my story so you can kind of understand how I relate to all of this, alright? Um, I had been dating a girl, Patty, all right, that's her name, for about 2 years. In fact, we were even engaged to be married, and of course it was an exciting time, as you know, all kind of pre-marriages are. And everything seemed to flow together, all the planning was going great and everything, up until about 3 days before the wedding. I was busy on the phone. I can remember all this clearly in my mind. I was, on the phone, trying to get out some last-minute details of the wedding sorted out, and she kind of walks up to me, and she has tears just pouring down her face. And I ask, what's wrong? And she kind of responds with, I can't do this. And I'm like, do what? She says, well, she just looks at me and goes, I'm sorry, and then she kind of just ran off. And obviously at that point, it didn't really hit me until what happened. Until a few days later, it finally hit me after the wedding had gone and passed, or the date had gone and passed. And I'm like, what's going on? And then I was just like, it was devastating. The pain you feel just kind of tears at you. It just tears you apart. Everything in the world kind of comes to a stop. All of the things that you seem to enjoy. I like music and I like playing music, but it didn't give me happiness, and a lot of the things you enjoy just don't give you happiness, and all you can think of is them. And obviously I had tried everything at that point that I could think of, the begging, pleading, drunk dialing, none of that worked. And so I began looking for a new approach. Now, I used to be one of those kind of go-to guys back in high school and college that, everyone asked relationship advice about. So what I did was I just turned inward and I said, Frank, what would you tell someone about this? And I started writing it down, and I did some more research, and long story short, I found some secrets that I really strongly would believe would work. And and I wish I had time to go into more detail, but I don't. And so, I tried these secrets on her, on Patty, and I ended up getting her back. And now we are actually happily married, and it's great. And so I ended up teaching a few of these secrets to some other people, my friends in particular, who had gone through breakups, and they got their exes back. And of course, everything kind of snowballed from there, and here I am now leads me to you. I'm helping hundreds of people get their ex back, and now you're sitting here listening to me, and I want to help you get your ex back. So that leads me kind of to the secret that I wanted to share with you. And the secret that I wanted to share with you is called empathetic curiosity, and it's powerful. It's intertwined with everything that I teach, okay? And all it really means is to empathize, that's the empathetic part, with your ex and make them curious about you so that they want you back. And it does really two things. It lowers their defenses, and it magnetically draws them back in. And it does so without any of the begging, the pleading, or any hard work, okay? Kind of here's an example of how it would work. I have a thing called the second chance letter, and basically what you do is you send a handwritten letter to your ex stating that you are glad that the breakups happened and that your life is going great, and you thank them for having the courage to do so. Now, you're probably thinking, what? I would never. That's nuts. I would never send a letter to my ex saying I agree with the breakup. But see, that is the problem. It's kind of like reverse psychology. It makes perfect sense whenever you look at it psychologically. No matter what their excuse is, they like you, and that's why this works. They still have feelings for you. You just don't break up and those just disappear. I guarantee that they do, in fact, and whenever you send a letter like that, you're going to make things, namely, kind of shock them into, thinking what's going on because they're not expecting it. All right, that's the first part. The second part is you lower their defenses. They're like, okay, well, maybe he does or she does, and they seem all confident in the letter, and so they want to contact you to find out what's going on. All right, and it shows just this confidence, maturity, and it just really draws them back in. And it's so much opposite of begging and pleading, and it shows such a different you. And in fact, think about this. Whenever you first started dating them, or when you first wanted to date them, did you beg and plead with, teary-eyed and all weak and shaky in your voice? No, you didn't. It wouldn't have worked, and it's not going to work now, obviously. So, now this is just one secret, and as I said, it's intertwined with a whole set of secrets, 6 more in fact. And I wish I had time to tell you what these secrets are, but I just don't. This video is already getting longer than what I wanted it to be. So I have 6 more secrets, and if I had the time and bandwidth, I'd show them to you, okay? But I want to send these secrets to you, all right, in the form of an audio CD, and I want to send it to you for absolutely free, okay? Directly, just kind of shipped directly to your door. Now, the only thing I ask for is that you pay for the shipping and handling, which is $5.75. And the only reason I'm asking for this is because I send out hundreds of these things a day, and if I were to do this just absolutely for free, it would obviously put me in debt, and I wouldn't be able to handle it, okay? And so that's all I ask. Just pay shipping and handling. I'll send this to the door. And of course, as a thank you for deciding to get it, for accepting my free gift, I'm going to give you 2 things. I'm going to give you one, an ebook, which is the 10 mistakes people make with their ex. And you can instantly download that the moment that you sign up for my free CD, okay? That's the first one. It's going to help you prevent a lot of these nasty mistakes people make. And then the second bonus, and this is way more powerful, I want to give you free access to the first 2 weeks of my weekly video coaching program, okay? In the matter of 7 weeks or less, you can have your ex back, and if you follow the techniques I'm going to teach. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these 7 techniques that you'll learn in the audio CD, which is the how and the why, and I'm going to break them down, and I'm going to explain everything in great detail. This is a video coaching program, so you'll get to see and hear me talk kind of like this video, and I explain everything, how it works, step by step. And as I said, the great thing is you get these first 2 weeks for free, okay? And if you like them and you decide to keep it and you feel like you're going to help you, you can keep my coaching program and you only pay $19.95 a month for 2 months, because that's all it is just 2 months. And after those 2 months, you'll have your ex back, okay? And in fact, that's a guarantee. If you decide you don't want it, you can cancel at any time, even before your trial is over with, and you will not be charged, okay? On top of that, even after the coaching program's over with and you still don't have your ex back, you will still, I still have my guarantee, you can just email me and I will send you back every penny of the money that you've spent, okay? No questions asked. So I don't want you to take time waiting to do this. I want you to take action now, because every minute that you wait, it makes it that much harder for you to get back with your ex, okay? And since this offer is free, the CD's free, the ebook's free, and the first 2 weeks are free, you have nothing to lose. All you pay is shipping and handling, okay? And imagine, you can be back with your ex in no time. I speak from personal experience. I'm back with my ex, and I'm married, okay? And I want you to have that as well. But you can do that, and you can join me, or you can keep doing what you're doing, absolutely nothing, and the techniques that you're trying, and still spend kind of those lonely nights all by yourself. And I know how that feels. It's really not fun. So I know, I was there. So all you have to do is enter your name and email on the box to the right to get started, and just pay the $5.75 to get started on that the audio CD, which I'll ship you for free, or I'll ship it to you and you just pay shipping and handling. But the CD itself is free, and the free 2 weeks and the free bonus, okay? So go ahead and get started, and I'll see you inside my weekly coaching program and on my audio CD.